Hi, all. Marilyn Bradford here. So there's something new in access consciousness, which is what are you defending and avoiding with blank? So I'd like to ask, what are you defending and avoiding with your addictive behavior? And once again, we're not just talking about alcohol and drugs. We're talking about where you leave yourself essentially to be perfect, to do trauma drama, to be addicted to having to have a relationship, to shopping, to anything. So what are you defending and avoiding with your addiction? Now, let me give you some examples. Suppose you have an addiction to poverty. You're like, what? Yes. Oh, yeah. I did a class a little while ago. People were amazed at how much they had an addiction to poverty. So what would people possibly be defending with their addiction to poverty? Well, they could be defending the church. Maybe they want to get to heaven. They could be defending their family that either didn't like money or just had this whole point of view that they were poor, we would always be poor. Because if you start to have money and your whole family is poor, or they have an addiction to poverty, you're going to get into trouble. Either from, well, you should support us all now. I know a person who did that. Or it's just like I'm being disloyal to mom and dad. I'm making them feel bad. I'm making them wrong. So there are all kinds of reasons that people will defend their addiction to poverty. So what do people avoid with their addiction to poverty? Well, it can be things like stepping up and creating what they'd like to. Now, why would people avoid that? They don't want to outshine anyone else. Same kind of thing. You could be avoiding having money because you're afraid you don't know how to handle it, or that it will be taken away from you. So there are all kinds of reasons and justifications that people have for defending their addiction to poverty and avoiding stepping into something greater. Another example would be people who are addicted to having a relationship. They have to be in relationship. What are people avoid? What are people defending with having to have a relationship? Well, they're defending this reality. They're defending being normal. They're avoiding being weird and different and being labeled and judged. They're avoiding a sense of not having all of themselves and feeling alone. That they're not complete without anybody, without having someone else in their life. So there are all kinds of reasons that we defend and avoid our addictions. The difficulty is it's not really helping us. You know what I mean? It's really kind of keeping us limited. So I have lots of tips and tools and free things and classes on my website, marilynbradford.com. And thank you for listening today. Bye.